Hi guys, welcome back to, or more likely welcome to my channel. I've been wanting to do this video since forever, but I'm lazy as hell, so I kept putting it off LMAO. After 1500 years I finally got around to do it. Today I'm going to be talking about random K-pop thoughts and opinions I have. They are not supposed to be unpopular, just random stuff I've been thinking about that I wanna get out there. So with that long ass intro out of the way, let's get into the video. This is something I've noticed so much in the K-pop community. Despite the fact that you really think that you know your faves, there's no other way to say this apart from, you don't. As much as I'd love to pretend that I'm best friends with all my alts, I'm not. I've only picked up and judged their characters from what I've seen on camera. So why is it that some of y'all assume things about idols based on your perception, or feel the need to dictate how idols should act and live their lives? There's also the other side, where y'all put idols on a higher god tier pedestal, not questioning their problematic behavior or actions on the basis that you don't ever think that they'd quote unquote do something like that. It's an unhealthy obsession where some of you are blinded by the fact that you think you know these people inside out, when you really do not. Okay, I don't really know how to word this one, but I'll try to explain it better. Whether you like it or not, BTS are the face of K-pop at the moment. Everything related to BTS is automatically related to K-pop as a whole, and vice versa. So all you antis out there trying to take BTS down, if BTS crash and burn, so will the reputation of K-pop in the West, since they are the ones holding the reputation of K-pop on a global scale at the moment. So you aren't doing your faves or K-pop a favor trying to get BTS cancelled every other day. So in the nicest way possible, please get off BTS's dicks. This is one of the things that irritate me so much. Whenever someone tries to educate or call out an idol or group for racism and culture appropriation, the whole fandom just jumps at them and starts to bring up everything that the person's fave has done and shuts them out, saying that they shouldn't call out someone else since their faves have done it as well, thus trivializing the whole matter into a fan war. No one is saying that you should no longer listen to your faves or send hate to them if they have done it, just that it's okay to call them out respectfully and educate them instead of trivializing it and saying that it was nothing, or that what they did wasn't that big of a deal compared to what X-Idol did. Blindly following your faves and shooting down anyone who tries to educate them is honestly ignorant and just signifies the whole thing to a fan war, when this is about so much more than that. I don't know what's going on, but none of the rookie groups who have debuted this year have caught my attention or excited me. Every single group that debuted last year were also much more interesting, sonically, visually and concept wise. TXT and ITZY legit have two of the best comebacks this year, and yet none of the releases by this year's rookie groups have caught my eye or blown me away. And yes, before you ask, I have checked out most, if not all, the rookie groups that have debuted this year. I just hope this year's rookies step up their game. There isn't much to say about this, not gonna lie. Compared to previous years, boy group styling has gotten so much better, but it's still so boring. Oh my god, why is it that I can legit predict a group's outfits before the stages or the MV drops? It's 2020, and it's still 500 different styled harnesses and a leather jacket on each stage for a darker concept. Not saying they don't look good, but it's just predictable at this point. Come on, stylists, do better. This also goes for hair and makeup as well. I really wanna see a boy group styling that will completely blow me away. As much as everyone thinks that people are gonna lose interest in Blackpink and they're slowly gonna fade away, I really don't think that'll be the case. In K-pop, having one comeback a year and then disappearing is really strange and unusual. However, in the West it's normal to drop one song in the middle of the year and then go on a hiatus or something. The interest for Blackpink and their popularity is gonna be retained, especially with the global appeal they have. I doubt that they'll just die out. Blinks are just gonna be annoyed at YG for the lack of content and clear misogyny in the company, but I don't think that'll affect the amount of general interest that surrounds them, especially in the West. Mental health and emotional well-being goes beyond just K-pop and is something really serious. Every time an idol is affected by some of the absolute shit that's thrown at them day in day out on social media or in real life situations, which may, as we've seen, ultimately lead to something as dreadful as them passing away, y'all are like sorry for 3 days and then go back to shitting on other idols like, did you really not learn anything? Honestly, it just shows that y'all really didn't care in the first place, and then the same people pull up the mental health card when another person hates on their faves. The hypocrisy jumped out. K-pop is really just need to sit down and stop dragging idols for literally existing. God, if I hear one more person talk about how Fancy deserved Song of the Year over Boy With Love, I'm gonna rip my hair out. It's been a whole 6 months or something. Let it go. Song of the Year is not, I repeat, is not the quote unquote better song. Song of the Year is based on pure numbers. Honestly, I was shocked at people getting shocked that Boy With Love got Song of the Year. Also, Song of the Year on Stan Twitter does not equal the track actually getting the award. Don't get me wrong, Fancy was a whole cultural reset, and personally I did enjoy it more, but if you're sitting there and telling yourself Boy With Love did not outsell every song in 2019 and didn't deserve Song of the Year, then you're flat out lying to yourself. Boy With Love is still having a blast sitting up there in the charts and honestly did much better than Fancy in Korea, so please shut up and move on. To be honest, I feel like all the produce groups should have just been permanent. The whole concept of having a 2-year contract and then disbanding is stupid to me. Especially with how popular and successful IZ*ONE is, it would be a crime to not let them stay as a group. I don't even stand them, but it doesn't take a genius to realize how big they are despite them not being around for that long. Although in the end I do think they'll disband, since all the other produce groups did despite them gaining a lot of interest and popularity. The problem I have with this is that K-pop is pick and choose who to cancel and turn a blind eye if another idol does the same kind of thing, and instead they try to cover it up for them. And unfortunately, people always target the more famous idols or female idols. Also, you'll just cancel idols either because of a rumor with no evidence to back it up, or just for the sake of it when you'll really want to bring an idol down. And if that idol has no dirt on them, a story is made up, which of course Stan Twitter will believe since they have zero brain cells. Or something is brought up that happened 10 years ago and has been done and dusted, but everyone will trend a hashtag canceling that idol. There are no words to describe how this whole thing gets on my nerves so much. I'm surprised not many people talk about this, because it's getting unbearable and annoying at this point. TXT legit breathe and you'll jump at them. They are one of the least problematic idols and have done absolutely nothing to make y'all hate on them this much. They're privileged, we get it, Karen. They've acknowledged it themselves. Stop using that as a reason to bring them down every time they achieve something. They got hate pre-debut, when they debuted, over the color of their light stick, when they charted, when they won Rookie of the Year. Don't y'all ever get tired? This TXT bandwagon hate train needs to stop, like right now. This is definitely just an opinion, but I couldn't help it since Twice just had their comeback. Listen, if More and More was released back in 2016 or 2017 where no lyric choruses and tropical house drops were all the rage, I would have been eating this track up. I'm not saying it's a bad song, just that it should have been kept as a B-side. This is in no way hate to the girls, I would lay my life out for them, but I feel as though More and More shouldn't have been the title track. I don't know, maybe it will grow on me, but for now feels special superior. Also, stream Make Me Go Firework and Shadow for Clear Skin. Well, I guess this is the end of the video. If you've made it this far, perhaps you have my heart. Please remember, once again, these are only my personal thoughts and opinions, and you're allowed to disagree with them. Feel free to comment any of your opinions down below. Stay happy and safe, and I'll go back to crying over the fact we are not getting a Sulreen subunit this month. I'll see you in my next video. Bye and stay healthy.